Peace, diehards. Welcome to another episode of the DiehardKnicks podcast. We are at DiehardKnicks at the half. Let's get the branding correct. So, halftime of this first game of this homestand here. Knicks are playing San Antonio. We're actually playing it pretty good. There's a game of runs. I don't really care too much about San Antonio per se. The players and stuff that they have on their team. I'm more looking at the playoffs now. We already clinched the playoffs. We're not gonna go any lower than the sixth seed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm scouting. I'm looking at their roster and I'm just pretending that we're playing Boston. I'm pretending that we're playing Miami. Because San Antonio has is not maybe as strong of a defensive team as Miami. Maybe they don't have the same shooters, but they still have talent that's very similar to these teams here. So I'm just looking at San Antonio as if they're Miami, Atlanta, and teams of that nature, man. So one thing I want to point out before we get started, like I said, when the show goes on, I don't know who's coming in. It's really like a crapshoot. Usually, Sim from Nothing But Knicks usually comes in, or somebody else from MBK might comes in. I don't know, and then it could be somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So before somebody pops in, uh, I just gotta say that we miss Derrick Rose, and we miss Derrick Rose, and that's not a good thing. The reason why we miss Derrick Rose is because we become a one-on-one team all of a sudden. The game against the games against the Phoenix Suns, the game against the Lakers, even the game against the Clippers, man. We got caught going one-on-one too much. Especially down the stretch of games, or if we need buckets or stuff, we just got Randall just going one-on-one to hell, and Derrick Rose is doing the same thing. In that Clippers game, Derrick Rose made all his shots basically, all his tough shots he made. Same thing with Julius Randle, step back jump shots and all kind of stuff. He just made his shots against Phoenix, against the Lakers especially. Down the stretch of that Lakers game, we should have won, but we couldn't score. And we stopped scoring because somewhere I want to say around that 9-game winning streak, which basically saved the season and got us to be able to clinch like this, clinch the playoffs. Is that 9-game winning streak, man? We just just fell in love with going one-on-one. And that's something that troubles me right now. Let's just look into the box score. The box score at the moment, like as you can see here, we're 46-43 right now at the half. One person I want to shout out before we even talk about anybody on this box score is Alec Burke. Alec Burke in his first game back off injury, and they already mentioned that he played like 11 out of 13 games. He missed 11 out of 13 games recently. And he scored 14 points. He got 6 rebounds, 1 assist. This is his first game back. So first game back, and we're already relying on him to be the number one scorer coming off the bench. To be the number 2 guy that basically taking Derrick Rose place. All right, that's good on paper, but if you look at the rest of the box score, nobody else has scored. We haven't been able to find Reggie Bullock open. RJ Barrett's not really getting off. Elfrid Payton forgot how to play. He wasn't that good to begin with. And Manuel quickly, it's his first game back, 11 minutes. He gave us nothing. Taj Gibson is playing his ass off. Frank Ntilikina all of a sudden remembered how to shoot a 3. But it's troubling because we need Reggie Bullock to score. We need some of these other guys to contribute to this basketball game, and we can't rely on just 2 guys scoring the basketball. Julius Randle, he got hot, 14 points, and then he got cold. And then when he got cold, Alec Burke got hot, 14-14. So this will be nice when the players start. Everybody's healthy. Derrick Rose will be here. Then you got Derrick Rose and Alec Burke and Emmanuel quickly all coming off the bench. To give us a different look, different style of play coming in. To put defenses on their heels when we play them. But I really don't like it. And that's the only Achilles heel that I see with the Knicks. Our defense is impeccable. We could turn it off and on. Sometimes we lose it a little bit. The opposite team gets on a run. But then we just lock them down, and then we go on our run. But, our runs are usually not at the same level as other teams because sometimes it is. Sometimes we can hit threes and we can, get the ball moving and stuff like that. But for the most part, our runs is basically because we clamp down on the other team and nobody can score. Right now, San Antonio's doing a great job of distributing the ball. Check out their assists. Without even looking at the team totals, Jamar got 3, Keldon got 2. Jacob, whatever his name is, he's a good player too, man. He actually has 1 assist. DeJounte, he has 3, and then everybody else basically has an assist, man. So they're passing the ball, and then look at their points: 6, 5, 4, 2, 5, 8, 6, 5. So it's a balanced scoring all around. So they've been able to attack us from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So they don't really have like a, DeRozan is their go-to guy. But aside from DeRozan, all the other players, they just chip in, 9 in, 9 out. And whoever gets it, scores, makes a good basketball play. Kind of like how we play. But at the moment, like I said, we can't find shots for Bullock. Alfred is just lost right now. Manuel quickly is just coming back. You know what I'm saying? So this is a potential to be pretty bad. Because I don't anticipate San Antonio all of a sudden forgetting how to play. They are Greg Popovich's team, so they're going to be well prepared, well coached, a lot of adjustments and things of that nature. So in order for the Knicks to win, man, right now we're winning 46-43. In order to complete this game at home, we're going to have to clamp down on defense like we always do, and we got to figure out a way to get shots open for Reggie Bullock, RJ Barry. Got to get these guys off. In the beginning of the year, we used to run a play where we had guys curling to the basket, to get layups and stuff. Now, the only play that we run like that is that we send 4 guys to the top and have, Julius Randle going one-on-one on one side. That's the only thing that we do now. Before, we used to actually send guys up the middle. That's really mostly because of Mitchell Robinson's pick and roll ability. We definitely miss Mitchell Robinson. But, we have to figure out something else, to get some of these guys available. Reggie Bullock has become a sniper. Like I said, that 9-game winning streak will kind of like, put him over the top with that. But right now he hasn't really been able to get involved, from game to game. So I mean, shout out to him the way he played against the Clippers, but against the Lakers, he came back down to earth and he goes another game. So anyway, he's capable of getting hot in a quarter. So anyway, we just got to figure this out, man. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really worried about winning or losing this game, but I'm just more concerned about being crisp and getting ready for this playoffs, man. And like I said, this San Antonio's Spurs team is a lot like Miami. It's a lot like Atlanta. It's a lot like Boston. It's a lot like these teams, man. So, it's a nice little what do you want to call primer for the playoffs. So I just want our guys to contribute and not get hurt. That's the big thing here with me. So I see Sim is connected, but Sim got his camera and stuff off. So we'll see if Sim pops in a few. But we'll see who's in here. We got Big Taz. Big Taz is always here. What's up, Big Taz? I appreciate you coming in every day, man. Spurs they look different, man. They're missing what's his name? They retired. They're missing him. But outside of that, they run guys. Everybody's the same height. Even the center. I thought he was 7 foot, but I think he's like 6'9". That whatever I can't even pronounce his name, man. Jacob, whatever. Everybody's about the same height. Murray and Walker, they're 6'5". Ebanks, all these guys are about the same height. I think Patty Mills is the shortest player. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even tell who's on the court from play to play, man. Shit is bugged out. But I'm anxious to finish this game. I'm anxious to compete, and I'm just anxious to see what these guys do. Okay, so Sim said his camera's off, so I'm gonna drop Sim in there and say what's up. Sorry guys, say what's up to did I just pop him out? I think I just cut him off. Anyway, so if Sim pops back in, I'll drop him back in there. So I think I might have popped him out by accident. It happens, man. But yeah, like I said, I'm very anxious to get this W. More like I said, not for the simple fact to beat the Spurs or to move up in the standings. Because it doesn't really matter who we play. It's all going to be the same type of thing. So here goes Sim. What's up, Sim? Sorry, I think I cut off by accident.
Yo, what's going on, man? Can you hear me clear enough?
Yeah, I can hear you real good, man.
All right, good. Yeah, I'm not able to get on the camera at the moment, but we playing the Spurs. I hate playing the Spurs. The Spurs. Spurs are always a tough team to play. Because they're so disciplined. Popovich always has his teams very disciplined. So even when they don't have a whole lot of talent, they're tough to beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like playing us,
Yeah, exactly. And I want the Knicks. I heard what you said, and I agree with what you said about The wins and losses right now, it's more about the execution. And I want the Knicks to stay. I want them to stay in contention for that 4th seed. Right now, Atlanta, they're up big. Miami's up big. And if the Knicks want to have a chance, they got to keep pace. So the only way for them to do it is to win and hope that Miami drops a game. If the Knicks win out and Miami just drops one game, they got it. Right now, though, Miami is playing some good basketball.
So this is a specific team you're waiting for. You would rather play Atlanta in the playoffs?
Well, I would just rather be in the 4th seed to have home court advantage.
I got you. Yep. Mm-hmm. But do you think the Knicks are really like a home team? Because they play well on the road too.
Yeah, they play well on the road. They do, but I do think that the New York crowd, can give them, especially if they're playing a team like Atlanta, that they too are kind of new to being in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right. Having that home court advantage in a game 7, I think could really benefit the Knicks, because the crowd is going to be crazy. And I think for the playoffs, they're going to be able to add a little bit more people in the crowd.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. I already think the governor already said that as soon as the playoffs kick, that they're just gonna open the floodgates on the arena, and we're gonna blow the top off that thing. That's definitely a factor, man. I get it. Yeah,
but I definitely want to try to get that home court advantage. But of course, you're playing some tough teams down the stretch. You're playing Charlotte. I mean, obviously San Antonio tonight. Then you got Charlotte. Then you got Boston. All 3 teams are tough. We get past San Antonio tonight. Charlotte's still fighting, probably to stay in the 8th seed, I guess.
Yeah, they're fighting for the seeding.
Yeah, Boston. I don't know what Boston would be fighting for besides just to play well, to be honest with you, because I don't see how the Celtics could drop down to the 8th. They're 35-35. Charlotte right now is 33-36.
Mm-hmm.
So they have 3 games left. One more win. I guess they could. Somehow, some way come up with a better record than Boston and maybe move to that 7th spot. So both teams, I guess, are still fighting for that position. I don't know if the 7th or 8th spot matters really. Well, I guess it does, because if you're in the 7th spot, you play the 8th seed, you're probably playing at home, right? For that one game.
So that's how they're doing it? They're going to have the guys playing in their home court like that? That's how they're going to do it?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. It would only make sense to me that the 7th seed would play at Charlotte. Let's say it ended today. Charlotte, I'm thinking, would go to Boston, and Washington would go to Indiana. And then let's say Boston won. They got the 7th seed. And then Charlotte would play the winner of Washington and Indiana.
Yeah.
And then Charlotte would have home court in that game, I'm assuming.
What would be dope, man, if they had a neutral spot for these guys to play rather than get the home court advantage, because they that one game playing is already a disadvantage to begin with, man. Because even if you're at home, if you have a bad game that night, you're just out of the playoffs, man. You know what I'm saying?
You're just knocked out, right?
Yeah.
The good thing about being in the 7th and 8th seed is that you get that one chance to you get another chance.
Okay. So
if you're the 7th seed and you lose, right? So if you're Boston right now and so Boston and Charlotte's going to play. Let's say Charlotte wins. Charlotte gets the 7th seed. Now Boston has one more chance. They play the winner of the Indiana and Washington game. So they get 2 chances to get in. Okay,
I get you.
Yeah.
So I guess that is interesting, man. Just to make it spicy for the teams too, because the teams that if they want to if they want to compete, if they care about the playoffs and whatever, they actually got to pay attention at the end of the regular season, to get proper seeding so they'll be able to advance on into the playoffs.
Right.
So I kind of the NBA had to do stuff like this because with the lottery and stuff that they had to do, they actually had to have a lottery, because people were tanking, and then they had to change the lottery. So now they got to do a play-in just to stop teams from just not being honorable the way they play basketball.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And it's fun too. You know what I'm saying? Just a little tournament like that, just add something a little bit different. Because sometimes a team gets hot at the end of the season. And it's like, man, if they got in the playoffs, they might make some noise. This gives a team like the Wizards who they've gotten hot, gives them a chance to get in and maybe make some noise.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Miami proved that last year, man,
Right,
when it was the Cinderella team.
right, right.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Uh, we'll see how that goes. I think this is the first year they're doing it. I think they're going to keep it though, because when you look at it, when you came down the stretch, teams all the way down to the 12th seed, still had a chance to get into that 10th seed, and I think it just makes it more competitive.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially from a fantasy standpoint, man. So that's a nice segue, man, because I interrupted your show today with a super chat, letting everybody know that I won the Die Hard Knicks. I'm just kidding, not the Die Hard Knicks one because I lost the Die Hard Knicks one. I'm talking about the
The
MBK
NBK.
fantasy. So look what I got for myself, man. I don't know if you can see it.
What you got? Let me see.
Can you see
Oh,
it?
you got yourself a trophy. I see it.
You see it?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, it's a little fella, man, but I
Yeah,
had to
that's
give
what's up,
myself
though.
something, man. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get on
All
the show
right.
today, man, but I had to take the kids to karate, man. So
Okay.
yeah, but if I came on today, I was gonna act up about that. Yeah, man.
I'm thinking about doing because I play 2K. I play 2K, so I'm thinking about doing and during the off season, have a little 2K MBK 2K league.
Okay, I'm definitely losing that one, but I'll play it though. For some
You
reason,
know
man,
what I'm saying?
I can't play video games like I used to, man. I don't know, the hand-eye coordination is just not right, man. I
Yeah. I
can't
mean,
get it right.
I'm not that good. I play. I'm not like nice or nothing. So, but I just figured, we do a little bit of a league. We do a little league, and we can stream the games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds dope. Yeah, man. You guys
Yeah,
always got some great ideas brewing in the pot for MBK, man. Good stuff.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that'd be pretty dope. But if we could find a way where everybody that's playing, they stream the game is being streamed for every. Let's say we have 15 teams or 16 teams in the league, and everybody, we find a way that everybody can stream and we can have a schedule on, and you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
do it that way.
I think we should stop talking about that because I don't want nobody to steal that idea. But that sounds like a great
You know
idea
what I'm saying?
because I almost said something else that to add to that. I don't want to do that, but I mentioned to you offline, I guess.
All right, bet. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that
Let's
that
do
that,
that.
that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, 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 that'd be dope. But look, the Knicks down 52-48
Yeah,
here
man.
in the top of the third quarter, and it's about to be even more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it's all about. The game of runs, man.
yeah, and man, DeJounte Murray is hooping.
Yeah,
San Antonio came out with a purpose in this quarter, man. The Knicks better step up. They better get it together.
yeah.
They
The
want
Knicks
this
can't go that far down in the hole because we just don't have the firepower to catch up like that.
right, right. No Derrick Rose tonight.
Yeah.
RJ Barrett is just playing. Um,
He's got to
you
wake up.
got
I feel like he kind of like regressed back to the beginning of the season almost the way he's
yeah,
playing.
yeah, 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 and he might be a little bit tired. He might be a little bit tired. If the Knicks can either lock up that 4 seed, which is going to be tough. Looks like the Knicks got a tech. If they can lock up that 4 seed, or if they figure, okay, you know what, we're in this 6 seed, we're not going anyplace. He might be good for a day off. You know what I'm saying? Just to get himself together mentally. Get him together physically. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a long season, but it's not like last season where they're just playing just to be playing. They're actually playing for something. So you're exerting more energy.
Yeah, maybe he needs to go down to Flatbush, man. Go see his relatives and go get him some jerk chicken or something like that.
Something
Clean
like
it.
that.
Yeah, clean out his insides, and get a nice little
Yeah,
little little poop
right.
going on. Clean himself out. Be ready to go.
Yeah, man.
Yep,
You know
yep.
what I'm saying? So he Yeah, it's it could be tough for him, and it's not like with like Obi then, because like Obi's not playing a lot of minutes. RJ's out there playing 30 plus minutes a game. So
Yeah,
that makes it, he's exerting a lot of energy. But this is going to be great for him, though. He's gonna grow from this. From down the stretch, and then in the playoffs, he's really going to grow from it.
yeah. He's definitely has the just the fortitude, the testicular fortitude and shit. Because
Yeah.
nobody really mentioned it, but I mean, there's a thing called a sophomore slump. So he or hitting the wall or something like that in the sophomore year. So this might
Hmm.
just be his little wall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's true. That's true. It could be. It could be his little wall. Uh, I think he'll come through it. He'll come through it, especially now that the Knicks are in the playoffs. They're not going to be in the play-in. Once the season ends, once they finish, they'll get about a week off to
right.
rest a little bit.
Yeah, nice
So
hard reset.
that'll be good. Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
good. A nice reset. Get their mind together. Get some good practices in, which they probably haven't had a chance to practice in a while. You know,
yeah.
um, and see where they go from there. Now, one thing um, Isaiah was saying over the earlier today in the game preview, he said, maybe the Knicks will come out and they'll start their grows for the playoffs. You know, with them having a break, no, normally I would say it's probably not going to happen. Tom Thibodeau is going to stick with what he's doing, but the opportunity is there with them having about a week off because they can get some practices in. They start to look at things. The opportunity would be there if Tom Thibodeau says, "Here's my playoff lineup."
Yeah, I get it. If you start Derrick Rose, then you can have Burke playing in his role he has now. You still got Quickly out there doing what he does. So
Yeah.
we technically don't really need Alfred Payton. We don't need to have him out there, actually stressing himself out because the guy looks completely fucking stressed. You know what I'm saying? So that has to do with us giving him that bad energy. These guys see everything that we say, and if
Yep.
they don't see it, other people are telling them. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot
Hmm.
of energy. That's one thing I keep keying on these podcasts is that, and just having arguments with people on Twitter and stuff like that. It's just that like they just don't get the fact that we have power in our words, man. The
Yeah.
power and the
Exactly.
energy that we keep up. Like you guys almost had a knife fight the other day, right? After the Lakers game. I didn't
Right.
watch it yet, man, but everybody keeps talking about it. So I got to go back and look at that thing. It just like just that negative energy. You keep talking about Alfred so much, you keep talking about this, that, and the other. Like if you keep talking about it and you're expecting bad things to happen, so then when the bad things happen, you can't say shit because this is what you wanted. This is what you've been
Exactly.
praying for. You've been asking for this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is, man. You know what I mean? It's like, and I know these guys are professional. They're in the NBA, but if you're watching a college team, right? You're a fan of the team. You just rocking with the team. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You support the team. That's it. And you let the coach do what the coach does. You're gonna analyze and break down the game and say, I think this guy should start, that guy should start. But to just straight up bad mouth a guy or something like that, to me, it's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this guy's on the team. Maybe he shouldn't be starting. The coach has his reasons, but like you don't got a bad mouth dude.
Yeah, you don't
And
you don't gotta
stuff like that.
emasculate them. Straight
You know,
emasculating them. It's not right.
right,
We've
right.
been through guys like Howard Isley. Howard Isley, it's not what's the name? Alfred Payton is only signed for 1 year. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Howard Isley was signed for like what 5 years for X amount of
Yeah.
money. He was trash, man. Like that was a very stressful time. We had Shannon Anderson,
Oh my gosh,
Clarence
man.
Witherspoon, all these guys were on the same basketball club and we were capped out. That was stress. The people that are watching the Knicks now that following the last since Melo had that 50-something win game, they don't know nothing about stress, man.
Yeah, man. You talk about being in purgatory. Those teams right there, that was purgatory.
God
That
damn.
was purgatory, man. That was purgatory. I mean, you look at the names. You mentioned Shannon Anderson, Howard Isley, Clarence Weatherspoon, people like that. You wasn't going anywhere with those guys, and you was capped out. That was purgatory.
Yeah, you just go down the line. We had Jerome James, all those guys too. Yo, Shannon Anderson, man, he hit the side of the backboard more than he actually got the ball in the basket. You know what I'm saying? So if there was points allowed for hitting the side of the basketball, he probably would have led the league in scoring.
Right.
Shannon was bad, man. He was real
Yeah.
bad.
And right now, man, the San Antonio Spurs, they've stepped up their defense. The Knicks are struggling to score. And this is something the Knicks do. When teams step up and really start to play some lockdown defense, they struggle.
Yeah.
They struggle. And that's something that does concern me about the playoffs because, teams are really going to lock in. Right now, the Knicks are down 11 with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. They're having a hard time finding a bucket. Right now, they're calling a timeout. They're having a hard time scoring the ball. San Antonio's playing desperate. The Knicks played like a team that just clinched the playoff berth and are happy with where they are. That's what right now in this stretch. I'm not saying that this is what they're doing for the remainder of this game, but during this stretch, they look like a team that, hey, we clinched, we're happy, we can relax. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they look like right now.
Yeah, that's no good. Maybe they had too much Hennessy last night. From touching that. Yeah. Because I mean, San Antonio, their scoring is straight, even all across the board. DeRozan got 11, Keldon got 10, DeJounte got 10, Lonnie Walker got 7, the other guy Jacob got 6. Everybody basically got the same amount of points straight across the board, man. So they're just giving it to us all over the place, man.
And I think if the Knicks lose this one, that 4th seed is tough. I don't think you're getting the 4th seed. Because now, if you lose this one, you have 2 games left. You've got to hope that Miami loses both of their games, and you got to win both of your games. Right? You could, or even if Miami loses one game and you win both, you're still tied, and they got the season series.
Right.
I just don't see Miami losing both of their games. That after this, maybe they lose to Milwaukee. Like Miami, if they win tonight, the only other chance that I see the Knicks have of Miami losing is that Milwaukee game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Milwaukee might be saving their players too at that point. So they might be a gimme for Miami.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So if the Knicks want to have a chance, they really gotta win this if they want to have a chance at that 4th seed. You know what I mean? Now, could the 5th seed still be in play? It could. But then you have do they want to play Miami or Milwaukee?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely don't want to be in a bracket where we end up playing the Nets possibly in the second round or anything like that.
Yeah, I think where they are, no matter what happens, I think the Nets. Well, I don't know where the Nets are. So if the Nets are 2nd seed, I think what happens is if the Knicks advance to the next round, the lowest seed plays the number 1 seed.
Right.
I think. So we'll see what the Knicks do if they, we'll see what they do if they respond back in this game.
Yeah, if they don't, like you were saying before, it might just be time to give these guys rest now, give them early, because at that point it's not really worth fighting the next 2 games, getting guys hurt. Might as well just give Julius Randle the next two games off, get the icy hot going, maybe crack open another bottle of Hennessy or something. I don't know.
14-point lead. 14-point lead.
Yeah, that's a nightmare right there.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks can't score though, man. I feel like that 9-game winning streak might have been like a little curse. What do you think?
I mean, I hope not. I don't know.
Well, I say, okay.
I feel like, I don't know. I'm feeling like right now, first of all, San Antonio, we knew it was going to be like this. Yeah. But I'm feeling like right now, if the Knicks hadn't clinched, they'd come into this game. Right now, I think they'd have a different type of energy about them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just kind of feel like with them clinching, they're a little bit more relaxed. They're not desperate because they know they're in the playoffs. They're not desperate.
Yeah, definitely. But, I was trying to make the point in the beginning is that, in the beginning of the year, the Knicks, they just ran more offense. They had a lot more ball movement, just getting the team involved and stuff like that. But like now, ever since that a winning streak, kind of, we just been getting into more one-on-one basketball. And then when it
Mm.
comes down to the stretch of games, we're playing hero ball just like the other team is playing. But we just rocking with Julius Randle and Rose. Two guys that kind of like playing above, really like above their heads, kind of a little bit, because Rose is like, he's kind of like having like a nostalgic kind of little point in his career right now, and Randle was somewhere where he's never been. So you get what I'm saying? I just feel like the Knicks kind of fell into that trap a little bit.
Yeah. And I mean, and they could have, also, teams, they play a different type. The defense is a little bit more scrappy as we come down the stretch.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what they're gonna do. This will not be a good loss for them.
Yeah.
Like I said, they lose this one. You can almost put that fourth seed you can forget about that fourth seed, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, Popovich is on somebody. He ran right up on Eubanks. He ain't even joking. Sheesh. He ran right up on him.
Yeah, Popovich is a scary looking dude, man. He looks like
Yeah.
the guy from Saw, the Saw movies.
Yeah. And he ran right up on it was like he called a timeout just to come address him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a treasure, man. The guy, I guess he's like on his last legs or whatever in his coaching career. So I'm, a lot of little things from my era, man. I'm just so glad that we were we were around for this era, because we got to see the 80s, and then we got to see the 90s and the 2000s. There's so much basketball, so much great stuff that we saw. So I'm glad that we were born where we were born, man.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Hey, so are you looking at trying to get to a playoff game?
I mean, it would be nice, man, but with my schedule, I don't even know if I'll be able even to make it to a game. It'll be like I'll be like scrapping, running for my life, trying to catch the game. Get there on time and stuff like that.
Right.
But if you got a hookup, man, I'm not saying I don't want no hookup.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting, the Knicks sales office to hit, send me an email within the next couple of days to say, you can get your tickets. You can get your tickets now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, for the playoffs, or is it just like for like the season-ending game?
For the playoffs.
Holy shit! All right, man, I'm ready, man. I'll just go dig in the stash there, and I'll just throw the money right out the window, right to wherever it needs to go.
So I'm looking to see what it. I'm just waiting to get that email, see what they're talking about. I got a deposit there that's been there, so just looking to see what's going on.
Okay.
See how much they're gonna cost.
I'm with it, man. I got to give my wife the heads up just to let her know. The kids ain't going to college, man. Knicks are in the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah, college is done for the kids.
Them tickets is gonna be $500-600 probably. That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully, maybe you can get some good ones, some decent ones for $3. Hopefully, but and then of course the deeper they go, the more expensive they're gonna be.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, man. But I mean, even if we can't get into a game, being outside in the bars and stuff like that, it's gonna be crazy at the Garden.
Right.
For this playoff game, man.
No doubt. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Man, they need to pull, and they're probably not gonna start putting them tickets on sale until they know what time the dates that they play.
Yeah. They're probably also waiting for the official number that they can release. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they got to prepare the Garden for that too. Because right now they just got seats in bunches. But if they open up more seating, then they got to have another contingency plan of how they're gonna take care of everybody, keep everybody safe in there.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Knicks trying to scrap now, 72-58 on the break. Randle. Oh, he got blocked. I thought he got fouled. He got blocked by whoever that dude is. Number 14 from the Spurs. And then Rudy Gay missed it. Oh, he got fouled on a 3-point shot. Man, the Knicks is just come on, man.
Yeah, the Knicks said that they ready for the playoffs, man. They don't want to play no more. I don't think. But I hate for the game to end in the third quarter like this, man, because I don't want the rest of the game to just be me like, like, talking about. Sometimes when I be here by myself, man, if you go to the other games, I be talking about all kind of stuff, man. Some of the guys that are in the comment, in the comments now, they'll let you know, man. I be in here talking about. We were talking about whiskey one time. We were talking about all kind of stuff, man. It's crazy. Especially like a game where like if we're losing or something like that. It's like, okay,
Right.
so what else we gonna talk about? This game sucks,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
The Knicks, they blowing this one, man. 16-point lead, 3:45 left in the third. Rudy Gay, I'm sure, is gonna knock down this third free throw. 17-point lead.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
And San Antonio ain't giving up this lead.
Yeah. See, that's the thing with the homestand, man. The Knicks don't really play so much better at home. But like you made a great point though about us being in there. That'll be a big factor, against the opposing team. But the Knicks don't seem to play any harder at home than they do on the road.
No, they don't play harder, but they got a better home record than a road. I think they got a losing road record.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I think they got a losing road record. So it's 15-point lead now, 3:18 left in the third. DeMar DeRozan posting up. Alec Burks.
Yo, is that Alec Burks' first basket?
And Alec Burks, he scored. I think he was hot at the end of the second quarter.
No, I mean Reggie Bullock. Reggie Bullock just made a layup.
Reggie Bullock. Yeah. Is that his first basket? I don't know.
Nah, he got 8 points now.
No.
Yeah, he was on his nut for the first half.
Yeah, 13 points San Antonio lead. My thing is with the Knicks right now, just get it down to under 10. Give yourself a chance in the fourth quarter to make that run.
Yeah. Because they don't really have like a really go-to guy. It's just really DeRozan. DeRozan doesn't shoot threes, man. So that gives us the opportunity to try to catch up a little bit. Alec Burks can get hot. Randall can get hot. All of our guys, man, have potential to do something in the second half. Especially RJ. RJ can get hot in the quarter. So
missing the speed of Derrick Rose out there too. And his court vision. Alec Burks, he does okay. But he doesn't have any court vision. He doesn't have Derrick Rose's court vision.
Yeah.
So Derrick Rose gets inside. He can get inside that paint, but he can also find you on the outside. So we're really missing that from Derrick Rose.
And his leadership too. He gets the guys keeps the guys together too.
Yep.
Yeah. Playing defense too. He plays great defense. He's playing his ass off against the Lakers, right?
Exactly. That was a battle against the Lakers, man. That was a battle.
But it came down to the end where we just couldn't score. It was like the old school Knicks where we go 8 minutes without freaking scoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, that killed me, man.
Yeah, that was a battle. I mean, if we do some of those little things and grab a rebound at the end, we would have clinched during that Lakers game, and we'd still be a half a game above Miami. You know what I'm saying? And then if we lost this game here, we'd be where we are now, tied with Miami, and still have a chance. But, I think the Knicks know. I think they know. If they give this one up, that fourth seed is almost gone. So let's see if they decide to turn it up here at the end of the third, going into the fourth. See if they decide to turn it up.
It seems like
they turn it up.
Yeah, the energy is definitely way up now. You can see the way RJ just ran up the court.
Mm-hmm. Bomb. RJ knocks down a 10-point game. Let's get it.
Yeah, Todd Gibson just made a nice defensive play just now. I think you're a little bit behind me.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. A little bit behind you.
Yeah, Knicks got a lot of good players, man. This has been a great season, man. I'm like, this is the first time where I actually watch every single game because from year to year we haven't been good. So if it was a game where it was too late, I'd be, man, fuck that game. I guess I got something else to do today, or anything. The Knicks could be winning, and I just feel okay. It looks like we're gonna win this game. All right, let me turn it off and go do something else.
Right.
But this game, I literally watch every single game.
And this weekend, man, I don't know what's gonna happen, how it's gonna work out. The Knicks play at 1:00 Saturday and Sunday. So on Saturday, on Saturday, I got 2 AAU games, one at 4 o'clock and one at 5 o'clock.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I might be able, I'll probably do the game preview in the morning, something like that, and then I might not get the chance to watch the game because I might be on Saturday. I might try to do a walkthrough with my team because we really don't have a lot of stuff in place.
Right.
I might try to do a walkthrough, so I might not be able to catch the game until afterwards. So I might not be able to jump on until late at night.
Wow.
Do a show at night. Might do something like that.
Like a late post game show.
Yeah, late post game show. Yep. Might do something like that because and it might be the same way Sunday. I don't know. Depends on what happens Saturday. So I'm thinking because we're the high school team, we'll probably play around the same time. So I don't know how that's gonna go. 8-point lead by the Spurs. Knicks climbing back into it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And throughout the playoffs, it might. It could be like that throughout the playoffs, depending on how far the Knicks go. Because I got, we play this weekend. It's our first tournament, and then we play next weekend, right? And that's going to be that's when the playoffs start next weekend.
Yeah, and more than likely they're going to have the triple headers and stuff like that. So Knicks are more than likely going to be that first game a lot of times too.
Yeah, they might be. Yep. So it's like, so we'll see. I don't know. I guess I'll see how that goes. I want to be able to do it. Now, what I might do, depending on when I'm at the game, what I might do is I might be watching the game on my phone or whatever, and then just jump on real quick, and then still do one late at night.
Yeah. You see, RJ hit that three just now.
Yeah. We need RJ to get that mojo back, man.
Well, I guess this is it for him. He got 13 points, right now. So this is the RJ run, the quarter where RJ goes off a little bit.
Yeah, we need the Knicks keep playing this lockdown defense like this. Oh yeah. we need to keep playing this lockdown defense. I mean, we got it under 10. That's what we said. Let's get it under 10. We got it under 10. Let's see if we can keep it there.
Yeah, if they can shorten the lead a little bit more than the second, that last quarter is.
They called a foul on Reggie Bullock. He lost the ball by himself.
Yeah, that was something worth challenging than that other play that Tom.
Yeah, that was garbage.
Wow, check out this play by RJ.
Get it, RJ. Let's get it, RJ. Get the and one on that.
Yep.
Let's get it, RJ.
Yeah, that's vintage RJ with his
That's
what
I'm talking about right there. Right, vintage RJ.
He's a strong dude, man. He don't really get it yet. He don't get it yet.
He don't. He don't know how to activate all of his athleticism yet. So he'll get it.
Yeah, once he does, man, he's definitely gonna be
this, man.
Yeah, 4-point lead.
I like that. I like that we climb back in and we got some momentum going into the fourth.
Yo, I want to ask you, how's the family and everybody? Everybody's doing good?
Yeah, everybody's doing good, man. Everybody's doing pretty good. So yeah, we feeling good. Having nobody else has gotten sick or contracted any more COVID. So doing good.
That's good, man. We avoided COVID in this house, man. But I think we might have been. I think my son might have been like patient zero, because he got that shit. He got it like really early. I want to say like in January he got it, and he was like, "Well, we don't know if he had it now because we weren't testing for COVID at the time."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. Well, not this January. Last year.
Last year.
First year. Yeah. So I think my little guy, he might have had it, and then I think we all had it. But it was really bad with the little guy. He was sick for like 14 days.
Wow.
Really, really high fever for like 8 days, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
And so sorry, America and the rest of the world. I think my son was the one that fucked everything up. He got the cooties from pre-kindergarten and passed it on. Yeah, man. Cooties is crazy.
Man. I don't know about this AAU season though, man. I don't know. my team, we look better tonight, but we don't have the same talent. So it
Also,
could be a rough one.
you play tonight? Your team play tonight?
Now we practice tonight, but we don't have the same talent that we've had in years past. We have 3 players that are pretty good, but then we only got 6 right now. So the other 3, a little bit behind the 8 ball. We got a girl. She's 6'4". She's still very, very raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the problem is she's a junior going on to be a senior. But she's picking up things quick. I mean, her power dribble and rise up to the rim is strong already. She may get a chance to, well, she's not going to get a chance to reclass. But I'm trying to talk to her dad about, instead of trying to, don't force her to a D3 because she might be able to go D2 or D1 and get some money. Talking to her about, hey, put her in go to a JUCO, go to a junior college. Get that development, spend less money, the right school. You can get a scholarship at the right school, going to a junior college and, and then, take a year there and then focus on going D3, D1 or D2.
Yeah.
That's
always a good option, man.
Yeah. Cause what happens is, players, they go to a D3 school because, the D3 schools, there's nothing wrong with them. Depends on what it is that you want to do with basketball. If you just want to play basketball and you're not worried about trying to go D1 or D2, that's cool. It's a nice option for you. But players that want to go D1 or D2, there's no sense in them going to a D3 school, right? Because at a D3 school, they're going to say, we want you to stay here all 4 years.
Right.
Right. But when you go to a JUCO, especially a Division II or Division I JUCO, they can give you scholarship money. And their whole purpose is to prepare you to go on to a 4-year Division I or Division II school. You know what I'm saying? So instead of going to a place where that coach is not worried about you going forward, so they're just going to play you, they're going to pigeonhole you. They're going to put you in one spot and try to develop you for that spot instead of develop your all around the game because, they want to fit you to their system. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So go to a JUCO school, they want to develop your all-around game because they want to help you move on to another level.
Right.
So let's see how it goes. This whole team and the Knicks, this whole team has a lot of development to go, but it's cool. I like teaching, man. I don't mind coaching a team that doesn't have all the talent in the world. I like teaching and growing and building and developing. It's kind of what I do when it comes to coaching.
That's a special gift, man. It's like a calling, actually, man. So I hear the way you talk. I love it, man. And I'm glad these kids got you, man, because I know you to be a thoughtful guy. A guy with a big heart and stuff. So I know you got their best interests at heart and stuff.
Yeah, man. That's exactly what it is, man. I'm trying to get them better, and whatever it is that they want to do at the high school, help them to get there. Some of them may not want to play sports.
Right.
I'm saying they don't want to play sports. I still want to help them get there. Some of them do want to play sports. And here's the thing. Some of them, they want to play sports, but they don't really understand where they fit within, the realm of players that are out there. They might think, oh yeah, I can go D1, but really they can only go D3. So I really try to get these kids in situations where they can understand where they fit. But I also let them know, if you want to play and you really want to play sports, if you look hard enough, there's a place out there where you can play. There's a place out there that you can play. You just got to be willing to put your pride aside a little bit because it may not be this big school that you were dreaming about. Maybe some little school in some Botox town somewhere. But if you want to play, there's probably a spot for you.
I get it, man.
Yeah, and I just like their goals, whatever their goals are. If that's playing, if it's not playing, because even if it's not playing, what you learn through playing basketball, the discipline, that that you learn through basketball is going to help you in the future anyway. So
Yeah, definitely. You know, I wish I had that mentor when I was coming up, because when I played basketball, I was just really thinking about, D1 and just NBA. I wasn't thinking about nothing
right,
else. So, but,
right,
but at the time, I was playing ball a lot. I was playing. That was like basically my life. I actually made the BMCC team once. But I dropped out. The CCNY, I was playing. I mentioned to Big Steph. I was playing AAU like crazy too. So I was just playing ball, at a decent level for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? No, working on the game, no getting better really.
right.
So
No purpose.
yeah, no purpose. That's the word I'm trying to think of, man. So there's plenty of options, man. Just like you hit the nail on the head. It's just like this. If you really want to play ball, you could find somewhere to play ball. Definitely, because there's so
Exactly.
many different options. The world is
Yeah,
big.
exactly. It's a lot of options out there. You know what I'm saying? Where you can play. Listen, I had a kid who went to one high school. He never ever made the team. Couldn't make the team. Transferred to another high school. He made the team, and he ended up playing college ball.
Hmm.
Right at a small school in Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? It's all about it's out there. It's out there, and you never know what's gonna happen. Like I had this one kid that I played with actually on my men's league team, right? At the time that he played, he was 19 years old, skinny kid, but had talent. And he was like, I was like, yo, how come you're not trying to play in college? He was 19. He didn't think he could make it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, you can play. I was like, there's a place out there where you can play. And finally I talked to him. I talked him into going to the community college. He went to the community college. He played there for 2 years. Went to some other school, someplace. Ended up playing pro ball and traveling the world playing pro ball.
Yeah,
Just
that's
from the work
amazing.
that he put in. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? From the work that he put in.
yeah, that's amazing,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I wasted a lot of time with basketball, man. When I in my younger years, the best that I ever played, man. I was playing in the freaking what do you want to call the Urban League, or whatever it was called at the time. We was playing at the
Uh,
YMCA on like 30 something street, or whatever the YMCA is over there. So we ended up playing against these Jewish guys, but I didn't know at the time until like after we done played and we made friends. I made friends with these guys. These guys were like playing professional basketball in Europe, in like Poland and shit, like obscure places like that, man. So
right.
I got to play guys that I don't even know how well I'm playing or how I'm competing against these guys. So it's just like a lot of that's all people need, man. People need like people like you to just open their minds, to let them know that there's just a bigger world out there, man.
Exactly.
So much opportunity.
Exactly.
Well, we're about to hit crunch time right now, man. But I want to ask
Yeah.
you this before we get crazy. Look, is this you right now?
Hey, I wish I was taking a bath with some wine, man.
That's why you don't have the camera on you right now?
No, no, no. I actually have my camera's in use in another meeting that I'm not actually. I mean, I'm on the meeting, but I'm not really participating. I'm just there.
Okay. Well, you got a kick out of that shit, man. I could totally see. I wish I had time. If I knew you was gonna do that, I would have put your face all on this picture, man.
Right.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm just I'm present. I'm present at the meeting, but I'm not present.
I got you.
Yeah, but I do have to. I'm actually preparing for the show though, so I'm gonna head off so I can finish preparing for this show.
I no doubt.
Get all that in and whatnot. But yeah, I definitely enjoy staying on, man. Uh,
Yeah, appreciate you too, man. We always kick it on pretty good when we hang out like
yeah,
this.
yeah, and I know like we haven't had the chance, but we got to get a chance so we can connect offline and talk about some things. But
Yeah, no doubt, man. We
spe-
got time for that stuff.
yeah, especially get that lead together.
Yeah. Do I need to show you the the trophy again?
I see that. I got there. You
You see it,
go.
right? Look, I'm gonna put it right back up there so you can see the inscription.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, let me
Yeah,
see the inscription.
yeah, you can't really see it too good, man, because of my lighting and stuff. But
Yeah,
it
it's a
said,
little bit
but
hard to see.
yeah, it
What's
says
that?
2021 NBK family fantasy basketball champion Ebru Kings.
Nah, that's dope though. That's dope though. Because
Yeah,
that could start us every year in the league, just giving a trophy to the champion.
yeah, no doubt.
Might have to mail it to him or something. But yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
But yo, let me go ahead and get this thing together.
All right, man.
Hey, I
Enjoy,
appreciate you,
yeah, enjoy your
Ebru.
bath. Enjoy your wine bath, man.
Yo, you know what the crazy thing is? Amari started and my brother look just alike, bro. That's what the
Yeah.
craziest thing is. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, my brother.
All right, man. All right, peace.
Peace. Yeah, man. That was Mr. Sim, man. He was his camera. He said he was in a meeting. You know what I'm saying? But we all know what he was doing. That's the reason why he couldn't put his camera on today. Anyway, halftime to crunch time, man. We are still rocking. I'm glad that Sim was here. We got to talk about a couple things here. I was ignoring the chat a little bit because Sim, he must have dropped his phone in the wine or something like that because he was a little choppy. So I didn't want to add nothing to the stream to mess it up. But shout out to everybody who's hanging out and stuff, man. We got Jarrell. I appreciate Jarrell. My man here too. He was here. He's been in and out on the chat a couple times. I appreciate you, man. Of course, my man Jarrell. I gotta always shout out Jarrell. Jarrell always comes in here just to come in here, put a couple comments in there, just to help the boy out. I appreciate it, man. Got Joey MCE. I've seen him before as well. He was contributing to the chat a lot. What else? Oh my God! Look, we were just talking about young lady. This is Big Steph here, BK Steph from the Queen's Court. Eru and Sim, San Antonio look, yeah, they look locked into their playoff spot. They're more locked into the playoff spot than the Knicks are. Knicks need to step it up. Yep, absolutely, baby. I say baby just to say it. I'm not trying to make nobody upset or anything. Shout out to my freaking wife over there. Yeah, she don't give a damn about my show. The Prince, man. I kind of miss the Prince, man. Where you at, brother? I missing hearing your voice, man. I haven't been able to catch Sim's show, man, because like I said, I'm like, Sim got his meetings and stuff like that. A lot of times he can't catch the halftime show. So sometimes you see him on the halftime show, sometimes you don't. But it just be like that, man. We just got shit to do. Like a lot of times I'll be, I got little babies, man. I had on karate class today. I had to take my guys to karate class because I'm trying to figure out how to discipline them without going to jail. So I got them in karate class. So I keep missing Sim's shoot around. And sometimes when I could make it, I'm still at work. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really get free until when you guys usually see me on, which is about now, 8:30, 9 o'clock, man. So I appreciate you guys for always supporting, man, coming in and out, just checking on me, hitting thumbs up and stuff and sharing videos. I see you guys, man. Guys are leaving comments, sending me emails and stuff like that, man. Just let me know that they enjoy taking a peek at and seeing what I had to say with certain things. I really appreciate you guys, man. Right now we're in crunch time, man. So I don't want to take away from that as well. Right now, Julius Randle is doing his pivot foot thing that got him in trouble in the Lakers game. That's something that he needs to stop because they tell you that in Biddy as he hits a three right in my face. They tell you that in Biddy, cut that fucking pivot foot bullshit out, man. Stop the ball and just hold it and maybe like rip through and try to get the referees to call a foul or something, or call a timeout, whatever you can do. Yeah, man. So that's it. The San Antonio Spurs just fouled the Knicks. Knicks got a little energy in them, man. But I don't like the energy because it seems like there's a little bit cocky, kind of. 87 to 85 right now. San Antonio just scored because I'm a little bit behind the actual regular score because I'm at 5:55 right now. The Knicks actually have the ball, I think. Do the Knicks have the ball or San Antonio has the ball? I'm not sure. Well, the Knicks have the ball right now, 5:55. So I might have to change my my timestamp on the game just so I can stay on point with what you guys are looking at. But yeah, man. I see DeRozan dribbling up the court, going one-on-one against Barrett. Nice little pull-up jump shot. Missed it. So okay. I hate those, man. Little chippy in between game shots leaves open for rebounds. And that's what killed us against the Lakers. That's actually what got us to lose the game against the Lakers, man. So that's something that the Knicks don't do. We got Julius Randle, but Julius Randle doesn't shoot in between 10-foot jumpers and like that stuff like that. I felt like if RJ Barrett could shoot that 10-foot jumper, that would definitely be a plus, because we need somebody that can do that mid range stuff, man. Right now we're just at the basket or at the 3-point line right now. We're just a 3-and-D team basically. No in between stuff, man. So we definitely need somebody. We have room to improve by getting like a mid range shooter. So shout out to DeRozan, because DeRozan is a free agent next year. So that's something to think about, guys, when you're out there roster building, trying to convince people that your ideas are better than everybody else's. Salvador Ramirez, I haven't seen Salvador in a while. How you doing, Salvador? If it's the same player, man, shout out to you. Let's go Lakers. All right, so y'all can't do nothing. All right. So you're a Lakers fan. So I think I might have seen you in the Lakers stream, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, shout out to Big Steph, man. I'm a big fan of Steph, man. I'm quite sure a lot of you guys are too. She does a great job with the Queen's Court. I always try to catch it. I didn't catch the last one, so that's still on the queue. So I gotta I'll probably catch it sometime this between tomorrow and the next day while I'm at work or something like that. She does a great job, and her friend that she brought in on the show too. She's great also. So I like what they bring to the table. Right now, I don't like this, man. Step back 3-pointers, with nothing going on. There's no offense, nothing. The ball's not moving. Step back 3-point shots by Julius Randle is not going to cut it. I got Steph's comment here. I'm gonna get to it in a second. I didn't read it yet. So far, nice backdoor play. Knicks is susceptible backdoor because we just don't have Mitch Robinson there. So we're definitely susceptible to the backdoor play. So that was a nice little heads up schoolyard play there. They caught the Knicks slipping, man. That's the only Achilles heel for the Knicks defense, really. Just backdoor. We get caught backdoor sometimes. Right now, RJ Barrett misses a chippy. Everything is a push shot. Everything is a floater. They got to stop that shit. You got to square up and hit a jump shot. That's going to be the evolution of these players, man. Everything can't be a push shot. Everything can't be a floater. As DeMar DeRozan did there, nice little post up move. Finished a shot with a traditional 3-point play. So this is what RJ needed to do here. Instead of doing a floater, bullshit floater, score like a man. The same way DeRozan just did, So I don't consider RJ a man yet, He's getting there. He'll get there, But we're in the playoff hunt. We're in the playoff race now, so we're gonna have to just deal with all that floater bullshit, and hopefully next offseason, all these professional trainers and stuff like that. Hopefully that they help them to focus on that next stage in his development. It's not floaters and it's not 3-point shooting. It's the in-between game. He goes Burke with the traditional and one. Yeah, man. Take it to the basket like a fucking man. Stop this damn floating bullshit. Make a nice layup. Sorry for the cursing, man, but I don't give a damn. You know how I do on here. This is an uncut podcast. I do everything live. And it is what it is. If I had somebody in my ear telling me what to do, it'd be a different story, man. But this is how I get down. So anyway, let's get to what Steph was saying while Burke is shooting his free throw. You are right. I was terrible in high school. Sat for 2 years in Division III, but the next 2 years was great b-ball. For my personal development. Yep, great experience. No matter what the skill level. Exactly. When you play sports, especially basketball, football's the same way too. Football is like a fraternity, really, more than anything. Basketball, not so really like fraternity, but more like a brotherhood, because everybody's like cousins. Everybody's like cousins, man. So you can get a group of guys together that are from all walks of life. There's only 5 of y'all on the court. There might be only 10 of y'all playing, and then you got a couple other guys straggling and stuff. So you really develop some great relationships and learn a lot about life and stuff like that. Just being in close proximity with these people, man. So you tend to get great friendships. You know how guys do. So if you guys later on you get your degrees, or maybe just go on and get a trade or anything in life, maybe start investing, become whatever you want to do. If you call this guy, you know all about him. You know what his breath smell like. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been up in his face. You know what pushes his buttons. You know that you could trust him. You know how tough a person is, man. So it's very important, man. So shout out to Sim and anybody else. The Prince too. The Prince is a coach. Shout out to all these guys, man, that are hands on our youth, man, because we definitely need it. A lot of people say that there's nobody out there teaching these youths, but there are people out there. Look at Simmons and the Prince. Big Steph also was doing a lot of coaching and stuff too. And so, there are people out there doing great work to help these kids out here, man. It's not just what you see, in the media or just what you see in the streets. The loudest people are always the baddest ones, usually, man. The loudest ones. So you always see the bad ones, but you don't really see the good ones because the good ones are doing good shit. You know. Ah, man, my phone just almost popped out on me, so I got to try to save it. So I don't want to lose the stream in the middle of this cast here. So it's all good here, man. The Knicks are up 96-90-92. At one point in this game, I thought the Knicks were just going to straight up lose. Because we were down by 15, I think, 15 at one point. For a while, for like the majority of that second half, and then the Knicks were able to bring it into drop it to 4. And then this whole fourth quarter, the Knicks have been doing their thing with their defense and just making big shots. Same thing like the Clippers game. We just made big shots down the stretch, and that's what helped us win the game. So I'm proud of our Knicks, man. Sometimes, our Knicks fans, we just were expecting our team to lose. But, you look at our record, our record is we got a good record. It's a record that's respectable, because everyone still talks badly about the Knicks, 38-31 right now. If they win tonight, they'll be 39-31. But we're better than Boston, Charlotte, Indiana, Washington, all these teams that they get a little bit more respect in the media. Miami was just in the 6th spot not too long ago if the Knicks didn't lose the last game. If the Knicks didn't lose against the Lakers, which we should have won, if we didn't lose against the Lakers, we'll be right there in the 4th spot ahead of all these guys, ahead of Atlanta, ahead of Miami, ahead of Boston. We'll be ahead of all these guys. So what would they say if we came out of this game with 40 wins? They still would have something to say about us. Even like I said, we're guilty of it too. Check out the West Coast. The Knicks are better than Golden State, Memphis, San Antonio. The team that we're playing right now. The Lakers, we took them to the end. The Dallas Mavericks, how many times did we bust their ass this year? Portland, we always give them a good fight. Denver caught us on a bad night, but we did compete with them the rest of the game. We beat the Clippers. Phoenix had to play their best game to beat us. Utah, we smacked Utah around this year, and they got the best record in the league. So I got, if you don't have a lot of pride in your Knicks team, then I don't even know why you even care. Why are you even wasting your energy? The Knicks beat everybody. Philly got a number. If they got Embiid, they're really going to give us a problem. Brooklyn got our number as well. Milwaukee, I feel like we can beat Milwaukee in the series. Atlanta, I feel like we could beat Atlanta in the series. Miami, we're going to bang with them. You know what I'm saying? And whoever, has the last possession is going to win that series. Boston, they don't have Tatum, right? Oh, no, they don't have Jaylen Brown. So without Jaylen Brown, I don't think that they can beat us. Even though they got a Fournier and stuff like that, you got Charlotte, Indiana, Washington. These are teams. Washington don't got Beal. Indiana's bumpy too. Charlotte's is hurt. So these are all teams that I feel like the Knicks could beat. So I'm not afraid of none of those motherfuckers. And then the West, if you look at the West, as Julius Randle's making a nice little move inside to RJ Barrett for the top of the key 3-pointer, misses it. San Antonio's coming up down 2. 1 possession game with a minute and 30 seconds left. They're holding the ball, trying to play the long game here. 15 seconds, 13 seconds down now. Crossover DeRozan. Misses an in-between jump shot. Julius Randle with the rebound. And we're bringing the ball up the court. Right now, Knicks got to run something. But, is it a turnover? No, they didn't call a turnover. Burke should have shot that 3. So what are they calling here? So they did call a turnover. They called something. I can't see what they call. It was a late call, whatever they called. But I mean, I'm looking at the Clippers. I'm not afraid of the Clippers. I'm not afraid of Phoenix because Phoenix already showed us how their best game. So I feel like we can match them with our coaching staff. Utah, I'm not afraid of Utah because we beat them plenty of times too. The only person that I'm afraid of on Utah, and it's not Donovan Mitchell. It's some of their bench guys are the ones that I'm afraid of on that team. Portland, might have our number as well. But I'm not afraid of Portland too. I feel like we could beat Portland. Dallas, I feel like they have no shot to beat us, man. Because all these teams, with all these records in the West, Utah got 50 wins, but that's like a flawed 50 wins. I don't really feel like they're really like a true, best team in the NBA kind of team. Same with Phoenix. They're not really true like that. The Clippers, they're not really a true top team in the NBA. So I feel like if any of these teams in the whole everybody that you see on the screen here, let me just make sure you guys can see it. Make it a little bit bigger. I feel like anybody on that West Coast side, if we see them in the finals, I feel like we could beat any of these teams in a 7-game series. We're talking about a 7-game series. You have to win 4 out of 7 games. So playing against Utah, Phoenix, the Clippers, if we instill our will, get our guys involved, and our guys are locked in and hit shots, we can beat them in the series, man. Why do you even follow sports if you don't believe that? You have a team. You believe in what your team can do. You're not trying to say that they're going to do something that they don't do. You bank on the skills and stuff that your team can do, and you just sit there. Excuse me, you sit there with confidence, man. So like I said, Philly and Brooklyn are 2 teams that I don't want to see in the playoffs. We probably are going to have to see them if we advance. Miami, I don't want to see either because that's going to be a dogfight. But everybody else, I feel like the Knicks can beat them in a 7-game series. I feel like if we're completely healthy with Mitchell Robinson and everybody else on the team, everybody's clicking, I feel like we can give Philadelphia a run for their money. Brooklyn, that's another story, man. They just got too many scorers, and we're just gonna have to fight them. We're gonna have to make them fight, get them off their game, and that's the only way we're gonna beat Brooklyn. Because we definitely got to make those guys fight each other, make them guys fight us. Make them play defense. And we can sneak and pull some games out for them, but that's an uphill battle. But like I said, Milwaukee, all these other teams I'm not afraid of. The whole Western Conference I'm not afraid of. So go Knicks, man. Right now we at the 1-minute mark, so I'm gonna do some game calling now. Yes, who hit that jump shot? Julius Randle, the MVP, just hit another jump shot, so it makes it a 2-possession game. So I'm just gonna leave the points up here for a second. Just so you guys can see it as a reference. San Antonio is calling a timeout to bring the ball up. Julius Randle's holding his hand, so I'm hoping that he didn't hurt himself. He's going to the trainers. His hand looked like it's hurt. He's still giving guys pounds. I don't freaking understand that. Why are you giving guys pounds if you hurt your hand? It doesn't make no damn sense. 98 to 94. So I would love to see what happened, man. I hope he didn't hurt himself. Because he's babying it. Maybe he jammed his finger. I'm just trying to look and see where exactly he's holding it. Because we definitely don't need him breaking his hand. You know what I'm saying? He's holding his hand. I'm hoping that that's his left hand too, which is his shooting hand. Let's see what's going on here. I didn't really see. I'm looking to see what it is. Is it his left hand he's holding? His left hand is a shooting hand, man. We don't need that. Let's see what's going on. Maybe he jammed it. Okay, maybe that's maybe that's where he heard it. Let's see if that's when he starts holding his hand. So he might have just jammed it. Hopefully, he just jammed it because we definitely can't lose Julius Randle. Because then all this talking will be for nothing. Never stop grounding, man. Yeah. Big Taz, thank you for coming back. Randall with the shot, boy. Yep, still. But listen, I'm always talking about crunch time and stuff. Yeah, man. It's a lot of busting ass we're gonna do this year, man. I'm not afraid. Listen, man, we can't be afraid to talk because we know what our team can do. We're not gonna be talking from a fantasy standpoint. We're gonna be talking from a real standpoint, Yeah, and that Laker game hurt, man. But you gotta let it go. We got other things to go on here, man. Shout out to Elfrid Payton. Elfrid Payton hasn't played. Fuck Elfrid Payton. We got other things to talk about than him. Right now, we sub a minute now, 2-possession game. Good defense by Nerlens Noel getting the ball out of DeRozan's hand. Here comes Alec Burke. This is exactly what we need. San Antonio's not going to foul. They're going to try to play the clock right now. They're going to play some defense. Hopefully, get a stop. That's what the San Antonio's thinking right now. The Knicks just need to eat the clock. Not too much now because we got the 8 seconds left on the clock. Julius Randle in his office, fade away, jump shot, 3 seconds left. Burke with a nice open jump shot. So here goes the fast break that always kills the Knicks. Knicks got to stop the ball. Frank Ntilikina just made a stop. Referees bailed DeRozan out. These guys that I understand. You want to fight the ref, look at the screen and all, make it all dramatic. Get back in the game, man. You played your defense. Okay, listen, it could go either way. It could have been a foul on you. It could have been a foul on DeRozan. It could have been a no call. It could have just been a turnover. But they call a foul on you, man. Get back in the game, man. Cut the bullshit, because here goes DeRozan again. DeRozan just got past Bullock. Here goes another guy going baseline, and they scored a layup. So who's the fault there? Are you going to complain to the referees that they just scored almost 2 layups in the same possession on your fucking ass? Come on, man. Let's work. Right now, it's not the time to be complaining at the end of the damn game, because DeRozan went baseline, and he turned around, and then Keldon did the same thing, went baseline. You know, Nerlens Noel's late to recover. And Bullock has to let him score because he doesn't want to foul him. But he still fouls him. So what the hell is the point of it? And now here we go. It's only a 1-point game, but the Knicks got the ball 10 seconds left. Now here goes Julius Randle acting like he was gonna throw the ball up the court. What are you doing? What are you doing? Calm the fuck down. Who's winning the game? 10 seconds left in the game. We got possession of the ball. You're looking to throw the ball up the court. What the fuck are you doing? It starts there with the complaining. That goes with the inexperience. Sim talked about it. No, that wasn't Sim. I think it might have been one of the chats that we were talking about. The inexperience in the playoffs. You can't have a sub a minute in a game, and you guys gonna be talking about loose ball fouls. With the game on the line. Were you trying to get a tech? You trying to pull your own team out the game? Wake up, man. Inbounds play, 10 seconds left in the court. Julius Randle act like he about to throw a freaking lob pass from out of bounds. Come on, get the fuck out of here, man. I just finished sticking up for our Knicks and saying that we could beat any team in a 7-game series. These are these little things that drive me crazy. So you got Frank Ntilikina, whatever, complaining about a foul that it could have went either way, man. Get back in the game. If Elfrid Payton was in the game, Elfrid Payton don't complain. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why Elfrid Payton plays. Elfrid Payton is a fucking grown man. If it gets popping, Elfrid Payton is gonna throw his hands. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. So anyway, it's a one point game right now. We came back from 15, man. So if we lose this game, this will be bad. This will put a bad taste in our mouth to end the season. Because the rest of the year it won't mean anything. Get the ball in. San Antonio is going to try to foul. All right, the Knicks took 3 seconds off the clock, which is decent. Both teams are in the bonus at the moment. Burke has to make both these free throws. Here's the thing. He has to hit both free throws. That would give us a 1-possession game, but a 3-point lead. So San Antonio, if they want to win the game, they have no choice but to hit a 3-pointer. Knowing Popovich, he's going to send somebody to the basket. Hopefully get a foul, and he's going to look to find a 3-point shooter. If they can't score, then DeRozan or somebody is going to try to get the N1. Quick score, try to get the N1. That's what San Antonio is doing right now. Absolutely, Alec Burke needs to freaking make these free throws. Absolutely. I see him pointing around and shit like that. Get your shit together. Get yourself in the game. Nice haircut. Nice little one. Got a little one going on. Finally shaped up your beard, looking smooth and sexy. Got the wackest sneakers in the game. Black sneakers and white socks. What the hell is going on? He makes the free throw. Knicks are up by 3, 100-97. The Spurs are not. They didn't call a timeout. I don't know if they're gonna inbound the ball and call a timeout. Let's see what they do here. They inbound the ball. They got DeRozan coming in. And, I knew that was happening. Oh shit! So the Knicks decided to foul, but they let DeRozan go the full length of the court and still get a shot up. So that could have been a catastrophe because he's running up the court. He let it go. If he fucking made the 3-point shot and then hit a free throw, that would have been a catastrophe. You know what I'm saying? So they must have called up Mike Breen. Because I can't hear the game. I know it's the Albert brother that's doing an announcing, right? I know they must have called up Mike Breen, because Mike Breen says in this situation that he would just foul right off the bat, which is the right call right now. The Knicks fouled right off the bat. They tried to, almost blew the whole damn game. So right now you put San Antonio on the free throw line. So now it forces them to make 2 free throws. Right now San Antonio has the option to miss the free throw on purpose and try to get the rebound to go back up, or they just make the free throw and play the long game. They're gonna have to foul the Knicks right away. So we'll see what happens here. It looks like DeRozan might try to miss this one, judging by the way he was looking just now, the way the San Antonio and the anxiety. He tried to miss it, and they're gonna call a lane violation. What do they call? They call something. They call a lane. I think they called a lane violation. Yo, that's something. That was the only play for them. Try to miss the shot. Try to miss the shot, get the rebound, and go back up. That was one way to do it. So anyway, I think they call a lane violation because you got to hit the rim, just like in the streets. You got to hit the fucking rim. You know what I'm saying? So he just threw it at the backboard. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So he tried. So the Knicks are inbounding the ball. So if the Knicks could secure the inbounds, this should be the game, and we can get the hell out of here. Here goes Julius Randle. Game is over. San Antonio's gonna concede, and they're gonna foul for what? So they foul here. So look, stranger things has happened in the NBA. If San Antonio just fouled, he got 1 second, 1.8 seconds in the game, right? RJ Barrett, if he misses both free throws, that's a catch and shoot. That's a dribble shoot for San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? So RJ has to make both of these free throws. I can't even look. He makes the first one possession game. This is still a 3-point shot right here. You know what I'm saying? So RJ has to make this basket right now. If RJ makes the basket, don't even play defense. Make the basket, baby. All right, don't even play defense. Let San Antonio inbound on the ball. Let them throw it at the rim. Don't nobody foul and nothing. Please step back. Emmanuel Quickly, what are you doing? Game is over. Thank you. Emmanuel Quickly looked like he was going to pounce on the ball handler. Lord have mercy. So check it, man. Thank you guys for listening to me at the end there. I could talk for days, man. I'm still trying to find my voice with this thing here. I feel like this halftime to crunch time was crazy today. We had Sim on the audio today, which was very odd. But it was cool, man. He got a little bit of time to get that ice bath in today. So that was good for Mr. Sim. Knicks win 102-98, man. Nothing more else I could say other than that. San Antonio, they gave us a good game. They gave us a nice little sweat. Julius Randle hurt his hand. Hopefully he just jammed his finger and everything is good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's good with that. Tape it up. He should be fine. Julius Randle almost had a triple-double, 25, 9, and 9. RJ Barrett went crazy in his second half after basically almost going on his nut. When I say going on his nut, that means he almost had 0. That's what that means, man. I'm old school. 24, 9, and 5. So he came on in the second half. Basically, that third quarter, he really made a game out of it. And, don't say nothing about Elfrid Payton, man. Elfrid Payton, he's in a slump right now. He was already bad to begin with. Now he's in a fucking slump. 12 minutes in the game today, 0 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. It is what it is. He's not a closer. Rose is hurt. You know what I'm saying? Alec Burke is back. Alec Burke is the star of the game. Double-double, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. Basically was the ball handler down the stretch. And he basically did everything for us down the stretch, really. Held us down for this entire game. Taj Gibson risks his life every game to keep us in these games, man. Because Nerlens Noel, a lot of times he gets outclassed because of his body type. Even though he blocks shots and stuff like that, he gets abused physically. You know what I'm talking about? So Taj Gibson's out there risking his life every freaking game. 4 blocks, 9 rebounds, 6 points. We need some extra security out there for the little baby, man. Because I see people walking past and stuff. That I'm talking about Julius Randle's little guy, and his wife and stuff. I feel like they're royalty right now. Nobody's gonna mess with them. But I don't like people walking past a little shorty like that. Don't let me have to come down there and put hands on nobody. I love the kids. I got 2 little guys myself, man. So anyway, DeRozan, 27. DeRozan's a good player. DeRozan is a guy that I want, RJ Barrett to find and learn from. Because whatever DeRozan does well, RJ Barrett needs that in this game. Period. DeRozan, RJ, came back in this game with a little bit of what DeRozan does. So we definitely need something like that on this team. We'll see, man. But right now, that's another conversation for another day. But we were able to shut down their bench because their bench is the one that kept them in the game. Rudy Gay and E Banks and Patty Mills, they did their thing in the first half. A lot of balanced scoring. That's what me and Sim were talking, and then we just locked them up. That's it. We locked them up. Only DeRozan was doing his thing. We basically locked up, Lonnie Walker. Well, Lonnie Walker was walking around out there like he was Sprewell. DeJounte Murray had a hard game scoring, but he was able to contribute a rebounding and assist. That's what he does. He's a good rebounding guard. But we basically put the clamps on everybody else. That's how we was able to come out with this win. Let me just check the before we get out. Let me just check the fourth quarter scoring for this game. 29-21. San Antonio, that third quarter was crazy. 34 points to 27. But that fourth quarter, 29-21. That's what got us over the hump, man. So the Knicks are the shit, man. Like I said, I already talked about the whole NBA. I feel like we could beat any team in the league in a 7-game series. That's what that you can see here. That's from San Antonio up and from Washington Wizards up. We could beat any of these teams in a 7-game series. The West Coast, I'm not worried about them. Maybe the Lakers, because if they get LeBron, but adding LeBron, I don't really think that does much for them if we're gonna bring back, because we played the Lakers without Burke. You know what I'm saying? And we played them without Mitchell Robinson. So if we had a full team, I believe we could bang with the Lakers. So the whole West Coast, I feel like we can play them in a 7-game series and give them a run. You know what I'm saying? And I feel confident beating any of those teams, man. On the East Coast, Philadelphia gives us problems, and the Nets give us problems. Atlanta, is going to give us a dogfight, and Miami's going to give us a dogfight. But the rest of these teams, Milwaukee, I'm not afraid of Milwaukee. I feel like we got the cheat code for them. And then everybody else, it really all depends on how the Knicks show up and play. But in the 7-game series, I feel like we can beat all these teams, man. So I'm with the smoke. This your boy Eru. Let me get out of here with this. 102-98, we beat San Antonio. So we're gonna make this a thing, man. We got the Charlotte Hornets, I believe, is next, and then Boston last. So Charlotte, we got to worry about crazy Terry over there. Not Lonzo Ball. Melo Ball, we got to worry about him. A couple other guys on that team as well. I'm not really afraid of them, but we can't let Terry get 40 and freaking LaMelo Ball to get like a big crazy game either. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the reason why the Knicks lose. We can't let those guys get off like that. And if not, we should be able to beat Charlotte with no problem. And then Boston doesn't have Jaylen Brown. You know what I'm saying? So they got an uphill battle. They got Fournier. Fournier is a Knick killer. Man. So we just got to do our thing with that. So I feel like we could sweep the homestand, and we can get the fuck out of here, man. Shout out to everybody that came up in the chat. I shouted everybody out. I want to make sure that nobody else popped in here. I also want to read what you guys say, man. Yeah, I love when you guys pop in, man. I don't think I shouted Holcomb yet. Yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah. My man, Joey McEe is going crazy here. And thank you for your positivity. I think you said that a little bit earlier. Yeah, man. Liking, yeah. Come on. Yeah. If you like it, man, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I don't know if you guys prefer me to talk the game, because I could talk the game, or we could, like I said, we could talk about Hennessy and whiskey, and we could talk about anything you guys want to talk about, man. If also too, I do have the ability to do call-ins too, man. So if anybody is interested in that, you could do the whole call-in thing. If you guys don't feel like being on camera, I can actually have you guys call in and just and talk some stuff, man. So I really appreciate you, man. You got New Yorker here. I don't think I've ever seen New Yorker, the little puppy there. I don't think I've ever seen the little puppy. Big Taz. Hey, man. All right, guys. I'm just gonna be me here talking now. So get ready for NBK post game show. My man Sim. Hopefully he's out the wine bath, and he's preparing for that post game show. And you guys get over there and check them out. Basically, check everybody out. I really don't care who you guys go to after you leave here, but just go and support somebody other than ESPN and all them corny motherfuckers that you see out there. Anyway, this is your boy Eru. DiehardKnicks podcast. I still got my hat here. This is the lucky hat. I'm gonna have to wear this for the rest of the year, man, especially for the playoffs, man. So when you see me out there, don't diss me because of my hat, because as you can see, it's a ratty hat, that I had in the bottom of the closet. For some reason, ever since I've been wearing this hat, the Knicks won 9 games straight, and we're in the position that we are in right now, man. So this hat is here to stay for the moment. And without further ado, 4 fingers to that forehead, tucking the thumb salute. See you guys on the next one, man. And yeah, man. Oh man, this is fun. This is fun. All right, guys. Peace. See you guys on the next one. Bye.